And we are live with E.V.P.S, Every Voice Paranormal Stories with your host, Brian Paranormal and Ghost Mafia. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Let's see who else out here in the chat. I see Donna Rock fam's in the house saying, "Hey, Ghost." Here I go again.
What's up, everybody?
Hold on, I got to mute. There we go.
Yep.
It does that to me every time. Every time. I always forget to mute it. Okay, let's see. All right, let's go back to the chat. Don Bryles, Daryl Duncan, or Dale Duncan, I'm sorry. I got sunglasses.
We got Donna Rock, Cindy Ball, Breaking the Shell is in the chat.
Oh, is he in the chat? Okay, we sent you the link, Tim.
Red Kryptonite, Sandra Bennett, Darwin, Leandra, Seabalm. I'm horrible with names.
You're doing better than I usually do. So
yeah, we got
Frank, Parish Rock Fam, Red Kryptonite, Sherry B, Cindy Ball, Breaking the Shell. Hello, everybody.
Sherry and Ricky's vlogs. How's it going?
17 in here and climbing. Guys, share this out. We got a very special guest coming on this evening. Tim from Breaking the Shell is going to be on the show. Just waiting for him to join the panel here. He should be coming up anytime now. And,
yeah.
We'll get it going. So, Brian, what you been up to, brother?
Not a whole lot. Just kind of chilling out today and getting bills and stuff done. And although we are going to be doing a lot more films this coming summer, go out and do more paranormal stuff. Get that up there.
Awesome.
It'll be a lot of fun.
People say my last name wrong. She said you said it very well. Battle Droid's in the house. What's going on, Battle Droid? Diary of the Mind in the house.
Yeah. Diary of Her Mind. Welcome to the chat. Battle's awesome too. She gonna figure something out. Oh. That's
wow, when did this turn into an ASMR video?
Right?
Wow. This isn't Pornhub, guys. Come on now.
Oh, we know. We're not doing the Pornhub thing. We got 24 in the chat. Everybody make sure you're tweeting this out.
Donna Rock, don't forget to hit the like button and share this out,
so your face doesn't look so ginormous.
Well, his face kind of is ginormous.
Yeah. Just a little bit. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah. Now you don't look like RK.
No, I don't look like RK all close and such. Big full head.
So Tim didn't say he was having any problems getting in or anything. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Hey, Alyssa.
Has he joined yet, or?
Right.
Okay, Darwin.
I'll be lurking, having a late supper and all. That's good, Darwin. It's cool. Hey, Rebecca C., what's up?
Rebecca C.
Great to see you, Reb.
So, do got kind of an announcement to make. I'm sure if you guys have been following Brian's channel here in the last couple of days, he is now in review for monetization.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. So he is the next recipient to be monetized out of Nations 13. Then hopefully I can get my butt up there too again. You know, I was so close before, and I yanked away from me. So hopefully I can get up there again.
We're gonna push you there, Ghost.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna push
I'll be doing
there.
I'll be doing a networking show tomorrow too. So
yeah. Yeah, I think he said to resend the link.
Oh,
okay. I didn't see him say it.
Tim.
Tim?
Yeah.
Breaking the Shell. I can't find the link, he says.
Tell Tim I sent it to his Twitter.
It's in his Twitter.
Okay, she sent it to your Twitter, Tim.
Hey,
David
David
the
the producer. And Valerie.
What's going on, David?
Oh, Big Tender's in here too.
Yep, Big Tender's in here. He was over there at Breaking the Shell channel.
Yeah.
When I was in there a few minutes ago. All this over. So, Country Girl Paranormal Rock Fam is in the house.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. That's why. LOL.
Oh, okay. That's why. LOL. Okay. I think he found it now. Should be joining us here in a moment.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard back from Lou or anything, so I don't know what's going on with Lou. I tried calling him earlier, but he didn't answer, so I don't know if he's going to join us tonight or not. If he does, he's got the link. He'll pop in.
Oh, yeah.
Just
He'll jump on.
Not a big deal. I tried calling him earlier, but he didn't answer, so.
He'll jump right on there.
I've been talking to Lou. I sent him the stuff.
Oh, okay. Hey, Boomer D, what's up, man?
Boomer D is in the house. Hey, hey, hey. It's an even day.
It is. It's an even day. Red crib tonight.
So, guys, what's going on out there in the chat? Has anybody got anything big coming up on the horizon? Any big collabs out there? You guys want to tell us about or anything like that out there in the chat while we're waiting on our guests? I took care of all your background stuff, Ghost and Brian. Thank you, JoJo, our producer.
Go said thanks, JoJo,
I
our
heard
producer. Yeah.
Hey, panel, what be happening? Welcome,
Roland
smartass.
Homestead.
Roland Homestead and Wild Edibles in Wisconsin. Hello, Ghost.
Hello.
Roland Homestead. I still want to get you guys up on the show one of these days because I know you guys have been having some paranormal activity and things like messing with the animals and the dogs and things like that. So let me know if you're ever available on a Thursday night, and we'll try to get you booked to be on here in the next upcoming weeks. Love to have you on the show. Hey, David, when can I expect my lizard? My lizard?
Lizard?
I don't know.
Never you mind. David knows what I'm talking about.
I know David was on vacation, like someplace where their lizards were running rampant there the other day. So I'm wondering if he just picked one up and put it in his pocket on the ride home and
right down.
Ship it to JoJo.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, he was supposed to
He promised to bring me a lizard in his suitcase.
Hello, JoJo. Happy even day. Boomer.
Happy even day.
We got JD3MF in the house. What's up? Ghost, I'm going.
This with a special guest. Yes, I've seen that Big Tender. You are going to have Kane Hodder, the man who plays Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th movies. That is awesome, dude.
What?
In fact, when you said that, I went straight to your channel to make sure that the bell was on because I'm a huge Kane Hodder fan.
Oh yeah,
and that is awesome, man. And I know you have less than 2,000 subscribers. To have somebody of that caliber up on your channel on a panel with you, that is going to be epic, dude. That is going to be awesome. I can't wait until I see that. I would definitely be there in the chat for that one. Kane Hodder has always been one of my like horror movie like icon. Like, that's one of those people. If I was ever to talk to him, I'd be starstruck because I've got my Jason mask hanging right up here above the computer, like big time into like the old horror movies, Freddy, Jason, stuff like that. So Kane Hodder on Big Tender 1982 coming up, and yeah, that's gonna be sweet, dude.
That's going to be an awesome live panel, man. He said with K-Dog as well, I think.
No, is that tonight?
I have no idea.
6 or 7 Eastern Standard Time. What night is that, Big Tender? Okay, I'm click the link and it takes me to the Hangouts, but then nothing. Let's see.
You got to click onto the. Is there a call that's showing? Breaking the show?
Just click the camera. Even if it doesn't show a call, if you're in the chat, just click the camera.
Yeah, click the camera. You'll come right in, man.
Saturday. Okay. So Big Thunder show will be Saturday, 6 or 7 Eastern Standard Time in the PM. And yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Sweet.
I can't wait for that.
Oh.
Now I remember. I know you from. Now I remember. I know you from JoJo's. Yes,
Yeah, I'm Brian's
yes.
Paranormal. Yeah.
Yep. I'm one of the co-hosts for. Well, I was co-host for Takeover Tuesdays, and I'm a co-host for Whacked Out Wednesdays on JoJo's channel. So.
Yeah. I'm just the husband, so. Aruba, send us a list. No lie, a carrier pigeon.
David, I want my lizard.
David, I want an iguana. Bring an iguana.
No,
home.
it's mine. You're not allowed to have it.
Shell, yeah. Right, Francis? How's it going, Francis?
Bring over a chicken.
No.
I'll just take the sunshine and the fruity little pineapple drink or whatever it is and just kick back with my sunglasses on and be like,
Chicken is water.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
What's up, Dale Duncan?
Dale Duncan. Thank you again for subscribing me.
Damn right. Awesome peeps in here, man.
Francis. 27 people in here watching, guys. I think we're getting we're trying to get Breaking the Shell up here. I don't know if it's a Hangouts issue or whatnot. May have to get his email address and call him direct. But see what happens. Give us a second here. Technical difficulties happen all the time, especially with Hangouts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, unknown is calling you from Hangouts. Okay, Tim is calling us.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I don't know either.
We will get this sorted out. Native Grammy's in the house.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Native Grammy's awesome, too.
We got our producer working on the problem right now.
Oh, yeah, for
Do you
sure.
have him on Facebook?
Might. I think JoJo does.
Give me a
I have faith
second.
in
I'm
JoJo. You know.
gonna fix it.
I said I have faith in you. You know what you're doing. You got this.
Oh, yeah, she does.
I was just shouting you out.
You know, Tim has a new email, right? Yeah, Big Tender, yeah. Lady Swan. Hey, Kimberly.
Oh.
Oh, Native Grammy's in, too.
Yeah. Country Girl Paranormal Rock Fam. I put a clip up today of the tornado that went through Star Brick, wiped out the Carter lumber. Oh,
If Tim's in the chat, tell him to send me. Actually, I have an idea. Never mind. I'm getting it.
I'm scared. Nah, if we go live on time and the guest isn't up yet, that gives us more time to interact with the chat.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
more people in there.
for sure.
People watching, guys, share this out. We'll get Tim up here. I promise you that. We'll get him up here.
For sure. He'll be up
Just
here.
He'll be up here.
We got 31 in the chat. Make sure you guys are all tweeting this out, smashing that like button.
Terry Cope just shared this out on her. Why is Ghost scared? Scared?
Ghost ain't
Not exactly.
scared, Darwin.
No, I'm good.
We're all good.
No, we'll get Tim up here, whether I got to call him through Facebook Hangouts and or Facebook Messenger and link the call through OBS. But we'll get him up here one way or another.
You won't get ignored, Boomer D.
Yeah, because we all know once the panel is going, we get ignored. LOL.
Oh yeah, you've been on my channel before, Big Tender.
Brian, why are you on that call with me?
Am I on this call as you?
Yes, you're on this call with me.
Shouldn't be.
You're in this call with me.
Yeah. Hold on a second here.
How are you in 2 calls at once?
How am I in as JoJo?
You are in as JoJo.
All right. Give me a minute. I'll come back.
That's what it is. Brian broke it. Okay, guys. James Sharpshooter's in here. Hi, bro. Ghost Mafia. Hi, Sis Francis Urban Spirit Vlogs. Saying hi to everybody. Kimberly Ramirez came in. Native Grammy. If you would like to help support the channel, donations can be sent to. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We never turn down donations, and everything that is donated always goes back into creating content or getting better equipment for the channel. So there's Tim.
What's happening?
Welcome. Michelle Show. Yeah, brother. What's going on? Now we just got to get Brian back.
Technology.
Yeah, in fact, I was supposed to call Heather from Heather's Hauntings yesterday and help her with her Google Hangouts, and things got a little chaotic. We've got the granddaughter with us and everything, and I didn't get a chance to hook up with her and Lou yesterday, so I got to give them a call this weekend and help them get their stuff sorted out. But
this is the second time I've ever actually used Google Hangouts.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up, Tim?
Now, you was on a Google Hangout with me like over a year ago.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. It was me, you, Boomer Rock, and
no, it was before that. It was me, you, and Joe Maz.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You remember Joe Maz?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a long time ago, brother.
Wow.
That was a long, long time ago, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Google Hangouts is just not something I've really been on. I've not been a part of many panels. I know I've been invited to Boomer's panels quite a bit, Mama Rocks, yours. I've just not been on them. It's weird because I can't see any of the chat too.
Take your glasses off and put them in the case because you don't need them on.
Oh, that's the easy way to. Are you on your phone? Or are you on the computer?
Oh, I'm only on a phone. I only ever use a phone. I don't have a computer.
All right.
Okay, yeah, it's a lot harder when you're on the phone. You can't see the chat. So, guys, if you guys have any questions for Tim, make sure you put them in the chat, and if we see them, we'll read them out to him. So,
I promise I might give the answers.
Can you come to mind breaking the shell, Francis? Let's see. Hello, Mr. Rocker. Mr. Rocker? Oh, yeah, Mr. Rocker is in here. What's going on, Mr. Rocker?
Yep, I am.
So, Tim, why don't you tell these guys a little bit about your channels, like they don't know who Breaking the Shell is, right? But anyway, go ahead and tell a little bit about your channel, what you do, what you like to do, and things like that a little bit. Let them get to know you.
I'm a really goofy guy. Well, I guess I started out real quietly. We talked about that earlier on my live stream. I started out real quiet and shy. My videos were really kind of timid in front of the camera, and I started out doing exploring videos with my cousin James the Fam. Everybody knows James the Fam.
Oh yeah, who doesn't, man?
I'm on James over there on his channel. Hopefully, one of these days I can get him up on the show as well. But
he's hard to get in touch with. He's hard to nail down for any specific amount of time.
Yeah, I was hanging out with him in Pittsburgh about a year ago. Well, last summer. What, right around this time? So,
Yep.
yeah, I've met up with him face to face before. Time or
Yeah,
two.
I've talked with him several times in the last few months. We've been trying to get together and do some stuff, but it's been real complicated trying to get him to focus on anything because he is so go go go. You can't never get him narrowed down.
Is Breaking the Shell a new YouTuber?
I am.
Just kidding. Don Bryle says, just kidding.
All right.
But the haunted videos, I've done a lot of collaborations with a lot of people. I've gotten really lucky with the amount of people that I've met. I've done some huge collaborations with some really big YouTubers. Oh my gosh, J Station, Patty and the G Team, Lou Rock.
Are you kidding me? Someone in the chat, good cemetery's gone bad. He's like, who's James the Fam?
Well, Boomer said James who, so I think they're joking around. I think everybody pretty much knows who Omar and James are. So
Yeah.
He's a blind explorer.
pretty much legends in the paranormal community. Although
yeah.
I've been watching like Omar since like the dumpster diving videos. I actually like the dumpster diving videos better than I do his haunted exploration stuff myself. But because he's just goofy.
Like a week before I started YouTube, I'd never heard of anybody like Omar Gosh and the Fam. I just knew James as my cousin. I didn't know he did YouTube. I didn't know who Omar was.
Yeah.
They came, they were like, hey, we're traveling through. We need a place to stay. I'm like, dude, come crash the house. I haven't seen you in forever. And him and Omar came and stayed at the house, and they took me out and showed me around how they do their videoing, and they did some vlogs at World's Fair. They did a meetup, and it was a lot of fun watching them do that. And they did some live streams, and it was crazy. I was like, man, I got to be in on that.
That's what I was telling Brian before the show. I said, you know, I would love to have the ultimate epic paranormal panel to where I had like myself and Brian, you, Patty, Lou, Heather, James, like all on one panel to answer any paranormal questions that the chat might have, and just do like a 2-hour event where we just answering questions, like a Q&A with the top paranormal people. You know
all
what I mean?
So that would be paranormal people I've watched so far. Lou Rock is so on it with the spirit box. I mean, he hears stuff and catches stuff the way very few of the paranormal people we watch and are in that kind of circle. They just don't get that spirit box connection the way he does.
Oh yeah,
he is
for sure.
an awesome person to have on there to talk about spirit box and doing stuff like that.
Well, I think that I think the main reason for that is because when he started this out, he was a total skeptic. I mean, he didn't believe in this stuff at all.
And that's how he was on Patty's channel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was on Patty's channel as a full-on skeptic.
Yeah. So, and we sent Lou a link, so he may join us here after a bit. I don't know, but that was one of the questions I had for you, Tim. I know not too long ago, you took a trip up to Lou Rock's, and it was during the height of Lou's curse. And you befell Lou's. What was that like? I mean, honestly.
That really was everything that could go possibly wrong did. The ride up there, I booked it on the spur of the moment. I mean, I called Lou up. I'm like, hey, what are you doing today? You want to hang out? He's like, dude, you're in Tennessee. I'm like, nope, I'm on my way up. We're going to hang out. And I decided, I was like, you know what? A bus ticket's going to be a lot less wear and tear than my car would be. I'm like, I'll catch a bus up there. It won't be no problem. And I booked a Greyhound, jumped on the bus. Never even made it to Massachusetts. I'm like, I should have just gone home right then.
Oh, yeah.
Lou ended up having to borrow a car and come pick me up in Connecticut.
You got stranded in Connecticut.
And then from there, it was just downhill. We got some awesome locations. I mean, We should have had a lot more filming done than we did. But under the circumstances to where I just kind of popped in on a last moment type thing, we got some epic locations, the abandoned hospital, that pyramid church.
Yeah, there were some banger videos, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I had a lot
Now,
of fun hanging out with Lou.
do you think Lou's curse followed you home, since like Lou's been doing a lot better here lately, but your luck
Let me
here
tell you about Lou's
last
curse
week?
following me home, and yes, it has. Oh, yeah. Absolutely has followed me home. Since I left, I came back home. I've been wishy-washy with the job thing, trying to go this job, that job, trying to find that right fit.
The right fit for you to work at, right?
Yeah. Then the car thing, where the tree fell on my car the other day. I mean, it's just been stuff like that. Flat tires. Every time I go on a road trip to do something, film, something happens here at home. It's been crazy. And then, I mean, is hitting 10,000 was an awesome mark. But when I left Lou's, my channel flattened out for a while, where like the sub count stopped. It didn't grow for like a month. I was like, oh my God, I put every curse Lou has had back home with me.
Yeah.
Yep,
Man.
I just went through the same thing. I was frozen at that 3150 mark for like a month.
Where he had the issues with his car, where the fuel pump went out. I came home and the fuel pump went out on one of my cars.
Damn.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that curse truly did follow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
that's insane, man. I couldn't imagine.
But I am glad Lou's doing better.
Oh yeah. You got his curse and he's freed.
Big Tender 1982 says, Ghost, tell Tim we should get together.
Oh, absolutely. And I said it on my live stream. I want to do collabs with as many people as I can. I love doing collabs. If you haven't noticed, most every one of my videos is with somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Very few videos are alone. I know people like the videos when I'm alone, but I feel weird doing my videos by myself because I've always done them with somebody.
Yeah, I always do too. Like if I don't have someone with me, it's like always so awkward, and it's like, okay, how am I going to do this?
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, I got to go to this place by myself.
Yeah, and it's like you never know what you're going to run into by yourself. So at the same time, you're kind of worried, but you want to do the video.
But it's also, like I said, one of the big things that keeps me going, it's an adrenaline rush.
It is, man. It is.
I love that adrenaline rush when you walk into that place and you're like, all right, I'm in. Yes. And you start filming and you're just like, ha. And you get so caught up in the moment. I've been caught up in the moment so many times I forgot to film.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to places where as soon as you start to film, it's like you walk into a place, you don't know what to expect on the inside. You don't know whether the floor is rotted away. You know, there's a big hole in the living room or anything like that. And it's room to room. You never know what you're going to find. You never know what to expect. I've seen places where you pull back the carpet and there was pentagrams and things sprayed on the floor underneath the carpet and everything else. You never know what you're getting into. And that's the adrenaline rush right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've had a few moments where, like, I've been out and seen, like, even figures and that, and, like, have had to go and do other things. So.
One of the other cool experiences and the feelings that you get is when you walk into some of these places and they're just so old and have so much history, and you stand there and you think about every person that's passed through there in time.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You're experiencing and looking at the same things that they looked at 75, 100, 150 years ago. I mean, you're experiencing that same experience they had in a way.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really a cool reality.
With me, I look for the artifacts in the place. I'll look for, old mail laying out that has a postmark on it. So I know Okay, so the last person that was in this house was here in 1987.
Yeah.
You know, here's their name on this magazine on the, you know, mail out tag. You know, try to get some information there because, you know, if you're wanting to go down to the courthouse or the library and look up any information of the property, that can give you some other leads as well.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I see other investigators. They'll go into a house and they're just going through the house, and they don't really look for any key indicators that would give away any kind of history on the house or the people in it. So,
and that's my problem is
that's
I get so excited. I do most of that off camera.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm over here going, ooh, look at this, and ooh, look at that. And I forget, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be filming this stuff.
Yeah, you get like you get set on to looking at what you're looking at, and then you're like, wait a minute, am I still filming?
Yeah. One of the biggest issues I had with that, and it sucks because it was such an incredible location, and I made a good video there, but I really squandered and really wasted the opportunity to really show the history of the places when I did Wickland Manor. That place was incredible. Most of my video came from our paranormal investigation in the basement, but the upstairs was so beautiful. All the old artifacts and everything was still there.
Oh yeah, I checked out that.
Now, what's some of the history on that place?
Huh?
For a minute.
For the people in the chat, what's some of the history about that place? Do you know much
It
about
was
the story behind
three
it?
different governors' mansion. It was the mansion of three different governors. Beautiful giant home, sits on I forget how many acres. Right now they use it for like special events, weddings, historical events. The history of the basement where we did the paranormal investigations was there was a slave that was murdered down in the basement back in the 1800s, and his spirit has roamed Wickland Manor forever. I mean, to the point they know who he is, how to interact with them. They've had specific stuff that he interacts with, and they know the stories behind him. And I mean, there's a lot of history behind that place.
Did I freeze up? Are we still there?
I'm here. I think JoJo left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, something happened. Like something glitched out. I froze up for a second, and Brian was gone. Okay, well, we'll keep going. Yeah. Now, what were you saying about when you were there investigating? What was going on?
I really wasted a lot of the opportunity to film a lot of the upstairs historical part of the building. I mean, there was so much where we put into our paranormal investigation downstairs in the basement where all the paranormal activity was happening. I got so excited and wrapped up in the place that I didn't film all the upstairs with that really beautiful architecture and all those furniture and everything still there.
Yeah, I've done a few places like that that had like the pillars on the sides of the archway going into rooms and hand carved roses at the tops of the pillars, things like that. Some of those old architectural homes from the turn of the century could get real ornate.
Oh yeah, I'm fascinated by that stuff. The old architecture, that old look and feel, the old world. I love that stuff.
Oh yeah, like when we went and did Dundurn Castle in Hamilton, that's what I was like mainly based on, is like the history of the building and the years of the making and everything like that. It's awesome. Like I know you did one pretty old place, Tim, too. What name of it?
Now, I got kind of a lighthearted question for you, Tim. Now, whenever you're collaborating with people, there's always bloopers that happen that, you know, they might not make it on film. Come on, man, spill the dirt. You know, you got some blooper stories with James and Lou, and come on, man, spill it. That's what we want to hear. We want the dirt, man. Give us the laundry.
Give us some of the dirty laundry.
Let's see. Bloopers. Usually it's me. I'm the one usually messing something up, or I'm the world's worst. I will talk over people's videos. People, I mean, they get into the moment and they're catching the most perfect, epic shot. Everything's falling into place, the sound, the look, the lighting. And there I am in the background. Hey, do you think maybe we could do? Oh, sorry, you're filming. I'm the worst about talking over people's stuff.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna be doing some collabs with some other YouTubers like Aniki Jack, Colorado Explorers, Psycho Ghost Trackers, and we're gonna be there with Paranormal Quest and Tennessee Wraith Chasers. So I know there's gonna be some bloopers going on
now,
in
Tennessee
that. And
Wraith Chasers, they're local here with me, and they've been on TV. I know they were on the, I want to say the Travel Channel also.
Oh yeah,
they actually had a TV show.
Yeah, they have a TV show. Yep.
I've
And
watched them a couple times.
They're going to be down here at the West Virginia State Penitentiary for the Paracon that they're doing in July, and we're going to be locked in with them doing the lock-in at the penitentiary. So definitely going to have some collabs going on all night long in that place. Going to probably end up with 2 to 3 videos out of that night. We're going to be in there all night. So
easily, definitely.
I mean, everything from Sugar Shack to Cell Block 13 and the whole 9. So we're definitely going to get some footage that night. But I'm going to try to have a camera rolling constantly because there's bound to be some bloopers. There's going to be some funny stuff. It's going to go on to the wee hours of the morning. It's going to be, everybody's going to be like that punch drunk kind of sleep deprived goofiness going on at times, and I'm going to try to catch some of that stuff because that's something you don't see. You don't see like paranormal channels do like a blooper video or a compilation video.
The outcuts.
I'll tell you, of all the places you're going to get bloopers, Prison Explorers are definitely it.
Oh yeah.
Especially when they drag on like that. I know when me and John did Brushy Mountain, we did our overnight challenge at Brushy Mountain. It was just me and him. And we were in one of the cells. We stayed overnight in one of the cells. John was doing a live stream. I remember falling asleep during his live stream. I think he ended up falling asleep during his live stream also. But it's one of those things you talk about. You get a group of people in a place like that, and the vibe will change everybody. They get giddy and start running around like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be fun, and there's a lot of YouTubers going that I don't even know. So I'll be meeting up with new people there too.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, they're having the Paracon there that morning. So yeah, oh yeah. I mean, hit me up on Facebook. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think the tickets. I think there's still tickets available, Tim. If you want to join in.
Yeah, I have to
head up.
How much those?
It's not that far away from you. So it's July 20th is the Paracon, and then the lock-in is that night. So if you go with a VIP lock-in tickets, it's like $90 a person, something like that.
Well, that's not terrible at all.
No, not, and that gets you into the Paracon and the lock-in both. So
yeah. Oh, that makes some great videos.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome.
If you get in there, man, that's great.
See, I
believe there's still
back. A lot of the places I've explored, I've just been doing just regular explorations lately. I want to go back to a lot of locations that I've already done and do a true paranormal investigation at a lot of these spots. That's one of my goals, because right now, like I said, I've gone in like the school I just released. That was an incredible looking school. It sits up in the mountains by itself. A lot of history with it. All I did was a regular daytime explorer. I want to do a true paranormal investigation with that. A lot more of the locations that I've gone to, which means I'll probably
get up here to the Ohio Valley, Tim. Man, just hit me up. I mean, I'm centrally located between Prospect Place, Pittsburgh. There's a lot of places around Pittsburgh, Wheeling, Moundsville, the penitentiary. You got Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. You got the Greenbrier down lower part of West Virginia over there.
Yeah.
just all over the place. There's a lot of places around here. So,
Oh, yeah.
Mansfield Reformatory. I did Mansfield last summer, last August, I believe. So that was kind of cool. Wetzel Cave, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, if you're ever up this way, hit me up. I'll take you around. There's a lot of places around here, just local places that it wouldn't cost you anything to get into too. So
that's my favorite number right there.
Right? Yeah. Free is best.
That's an explorer's friend.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I know I wanted to go down and do the lock-in too, but we just don't have time for it right now.
Now, do you have any plans of going outside of the country or anything like that, Tim? Like Canada or any place like that?
Dream wise, yeah. Financially, no plans anytime soon. There's a lot of places I definitely want to go. There's a lot of places I've been on my bucket list to visit long before YouTube. Probably two of the places I'd like to visit the most. 3 would be either Ireland or Scotland and Australia.
Yeah, Ireland and Scotland are big for haunted places.
I love the old. See over there, you've got the old true abandoned castle remains of true castles.
Romania.
Where here they're just like replicas, and people have just built them to look like it. And those are true bona fide. They were castles from the old days, and that's what I want to go find.
Exactly. Yeah.
Country Girl Paranormal says she wants to go to Poland. Now, my son just got back from Poland not too long ago. He went over there to Auschwitz. And I'll tell you what, if there was ever some place to investigate paranormal, Auschwitz would be the place to investigate. Yeah. But I don't think I could do it. I saw
a really cool drone video over that place.
I would literally have so much respect for the dead in a place like that. And what happened, I don't think I could do an investigation there. I'd love to go and see it, experience it.
Be so in awe. I just wouldn't film. I'd just be so in awe looking around of it all.
Yeah. I mean, to know, standing there, seeing those railroad tracks come up to it and the atrocities that went on there, I'd just I don't know. I'd go to experience the place, but I don't think I could investigate it. I don't think I could film it. I just wouldn't do it justice. You know what I mean? Feel like I couldn't bring the closure that needs to be brought to a place like that. You know what I mean?
2 places I would like to go would be Chernobyl and Transylvania.
Yeah, that's where JoJo wants to go too. She wants us
to go there. It would be awesome to go to.
Yeah.
But you can only spend so many hours in Chernobyl where the nuclear meltdown went down at. I mean, but literally that place was evacuated in hours and everything was just dropped and everybody disappeared. And it's just been rotting for the last, 25, 30 years now?
Oh, yeah.
And it is creepy. I mean, dolls laying and, doorways and just all kinds of things, just dropped and left behind. With no intent to go back.
I'd never really thought of before, and I'd love to go visit this type of stuff. And it's my brother just got back from Thailand.
Oh yeah, Thailand's really good.
Beautiful stuff over there. He said it was gorgeous. The history of it all, the old sculptures, all the stuff that's around. It's incredible. He said jungle life sucks, but he does like it. His wife is from over there. He says it's miserably hot. But he said he was over there and he said it was gorgeous. He's thinking about going back and actually doing some videoing over there.
Oh yeah, it's so beautiful though too.
He went through Bangkok and all that, and he said it was so compact. that it was crazy, and he was like the tallest person there.
I love when, like, okay, so Megan's vlog, she's in China.
Yeah.
And when she does like her walk around videos, and you see, I mean, you see so much stuff over there that, just like walking around downtown around here, you'll see a pop machine sitting outside of a store, but everything that they have is so much different than ours. And it's neat to just see that kind of stuff. And she's like, yeah, I just think of it as it's a pop machine, and I'll walk past it. I'm like, no, check it out. Like, video it. That's what we want to see. We want to see the Chinese writing on the Coke cans. We want to see like the candy bars and stuff that they have there compared to what we see every day. That's the kind of stuff we want to see.
Yeah. Show us some of their
That's
writing.
The cars and things like that. They make cars over there that don't get shipped to the U.S. They don't get sold in the U.S. So you're going to have cars and things over there that you've never seen before.
Oh, absolutely. Made by companies you're very familiar with and didn't even know they made cars like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like right-hand drive. Oh, man, those are nice.
Oh, Ford makes cars for Europe and things like that they don't make in the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, like over in Europe, they use Mercedes for taxis.
Huh. That's crazy.
Which I thought was nuts. I'm like, heck, I'm going to get in a cab. It's a Mercedes, but over here it's like a high-dollar luxury car. I'm like, come on.
I want to see somebody start up a cab company collecting like movie cars. Okay. So like the taxis are actual movie cars. Like, okay, the taxi pulls up and it's the DeLorean from the Back to the Future. Or,
like an Uber.
It's Christine pulls up to pick you up, That would be a cool ass cab company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that would be the shit.
What was it? I was watching the Barrett Jackson auctions down in Florida, and it was an older video of it, and they had the Griswold's station wagon.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? The Griswold station wagon pulls up to take you to the airport.
$1,000.
Oh my god!
And it was just a replica. It wasn't even one of the movie cars.
Wow.
Even replicas.
So cool looking at that thing. I'm like, you get picked. What you just said, getting picked up in that thing.
Right.
Be like, hey, give me a ride to Walmart.
Car pulls up. It's one of the Jeeps from Jurassic Park.
Welcome, James Sharp.
James has been in here for a while, Brian. Long time.
I just noticed them.
21 people in here watching. I know the number's a little low. Heather went live a little while ago, and I think people are bouncing back and forth because I keep seeing the numbers go up and numbers go down, but that's okay.
Yeah.
In fact, we should just raid her. That's what we should do.
Yeah, Heather's live stream. Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I think we should raid her. What do you think, Tim?
I'm down for a raid.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, guys, go over to Heather's Haunting and put Mafia raid.
Mafia raid, guys.
Hashtag
Mafia raid. Go over there and show Heather and the G team some love.
Wait, she wouldn't know the fridge raid, would she?
No, she doesn't know the story behind the fridge raid yet, but
okay, Donna Rock says it's Heather and Patty.
Yep. Yeah, definitely go over there and tell them hashtag Mafia raid.
Mafia raid, guys.
Yep.
It's on Patty's channel.
I'm not trying to send everybody away or anything like that, but I want to show Heather and them some love. So, it's on G Teams, not Heather. So, either way. Well, which one was it?
It's G Team, City Girl Country Heart. G Team Paranormal.
I could tell you in a second here. I've seen the notification come up. G Team Paranormal Investigators is live.
They're awesome.
19 minutes ago. So I'm going to go over there and drop a like on them real quick. And here we go. I'm running so much stuff right now, everything's loading slow, but
Oh yeah.
that's what happens when you run OBS and Hangouts and uh, everything. Everything starts running slow.
See, if it can't be done on my phone, I don't do it.
Oh yeah. G Team, yes, they are live.
They got 508 people in there watching. Holy cow. And look, James is modding over there for him. James is everywhere. James is a rock star. That's all I can say.
Oh, goodness.
James is literally the mod god. I swear. He is everywhere. He is modding for.
It's on Patty's channel. Pat is going crazy. My damn eyes are.
I don't know if they're going to notice or not. There's so many people in there that it's just flying by them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I can make sure that she notices. Hold on.
Yeah.
Watch this. I'll send her a message.
Yeah, Big Tender wants to know, Tim, if you got his Hangouts or not.
Yes, it did come through.
All right.
Yes, thank you. It did come through, Big Tender.
Yeah. So what's the most haunted places you've done yet?
Ooh, good question.
Most haunted places I've done so far. Witches Circle's at the top, but the Queen Mary's one of the coolest ones I've done.
Oh
And
yeah,
the stuff that I caught on camera is nothing compared to what happened off camera. When me and John first checked into the Queen Mary, we were walking down the hallway. Before I learned any of the stories, because I don't really do any research on a location.
Yeah.
I don't learn any of the stories. I go in there without any information. That way I'm not influenced by anything.
Yeah.
And when we walked on the ship, we walked in, we were going to the room, drop our bags off and stuff. And as we were walking, there's a little girl that was standing at the end of the hallway. And she was looking around the corner and she just disappeared. And I told John, I said, dude, there was somebody just there. Now they're gone. He took off about 10 steps down the hallway and looked down and there was nobody there. You didn't hear a door close. There was no way anybody could have gotten down past where he was. And then as I learned more of the history of the ship and what had happened there, there was a little girl that had died on the second class pool. And she was known to roam the hallways.
Yeah. Did you see her often on there? Or was that
Just
the
at one time?
Wow. So I'm guessing she was the daughter then.
Yeah, she was the little girl who drowned on the second class pool.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like the history on that alone was pretty huge. Like there was so much.
And the craziness is you go into that place and you see how small that pool is.
Yeah.
It's literally inside the building. It's not like out on the deck like you would see on a modern ship. It's literally
exactly. It's an enclosed, smaller pool.
It's
wow.
tiny. I mean, you're talking what, 12 to 14 feet across and then maybe 20 feet long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not very big at all.
10 by 15, maybe.
Yeah, I guess Big Tender says that the pool is closed now.
Now, I found the access. I didn't get down there, but I walked down the stairs going towards where the second class pool used to be. Apparently, they were rechanging it out, and they got rid of the second class pool. They kept the first class. We got to look inside the doors. They had the curtains down, so we got to see the pool itself, the tile, the walls, and everything like that. But we didn't get in there. The only place I got into that we weren't supposed to, one of the security guards actually let me into one of the banquet halls.
Oh, nice.
And I got to go in there and look around real quick. There's big, really awesome old painting on the walls. And so I got to check that out while John was up filming something else. And but the Queen Mary, man, I mean, when you walked on this, I saw that little girl and I saw her.
Yeah.
And then she just gone. that was a big wow one for me.
Oh yeah. Well, she obviously wanted you to see her.
Yeah, absolutely. And the
Yeah.
fact that John was walking right next to me, looking down the hall, the same hall I was, and never saw her.
Was that the main hallway?
It would have been, if you were facing the rear of the ship, it would have been the left or the right side of the ship.
Okay, so the second quarter hallway that goes down.
But on the main, where whatever main deck it is, where like the hotel check-in, that hallway right there.
Yeah.
We were on that level.
Yeah, I think James and them reported too at one point seeing that little girl on the ship somewhere.
Now, another awesome part was that during the investigation, me and John were together.
Mhm.
I forget what part we were investigating, but we heard music coming from the stairwell. We thought maybe there was a lounge on the next stairs, on the next landing, where maybe they had a TV or something playing. All of a sudden, you hear music start playing like over an intercom type thing.
Yeah.
Really soft period type music. And that night we asked the people working there if they had music like period type classical music playing. They said, no, we don't have music like that playing. We told them what stairwell we were at and everything. They said, no, we don't have anything over there that should have been playing music.
Oh, wow. So, yeah.
And that's on the video. I mean, you can hear the music plain as day.
Now, did you were you in the corridor where they said that where they say there's a vortex? You can feel like the air spinning around you, or there's supposedly there's a vortex of like electromagnetic field vortex, and it's in one of these little corridors to somewhere on the ship.
The only place I felt were like the air and the atmosphere of it changed was in front of the first class pool. That corridor, that whole area right there in front of the entrance to the first class pool, had a very weird vibe. The air was rushing through there. Huh?
I believe that's the area where that vortex is supposedly at too.
Oh, okay.
Talked about things like that, so that correlates.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people have felt the vortex in there.
That air, yeah, the air that travels through there is very rough compared to anywhere else in the ship. You stand there, and it's almost like being blasted by something. It's really weird. It's a whole different than being on any other part of the ship.
Yeah, so like blasted by like a high performance fan or something.
Very similar, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
like you're standing in front of you're standing inside of a number 10 turbo.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like I'm on the edge of a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's definitely
no other spot on the ship. Even when you went outside, up on the decks, it wasn't like that.
I'm wondering if that's where the portal is then.
See, I don't know anything. I don't do research. I literally go in and I pull whatever vibes I get and whatever I see. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Normally somebody will tell me a little something about it before, like John will say, like, this is where we're going. It's this old and these people lived here or this happened here. But that's pretty much all I know. And I don't do much research beyond that.
There was a guy sitting on the floor.
So like even the Queen Mary, you guys talking about the vortex and stuff. This is the first time I'm hearing about this vortex and stuff.
Yeah, Big Tender. I think it was James' video.
He's messaging me, so
I never researched, but I do like to know the deaths at least. Yeah, Lakeshore Paranormal.
And that's one of the problems. With the whole knowing the facts and everything. That's why I try not to talk too much about the place when I'm doing my videos. And I'll point the camera at John and let him tell everything. And then just be like, that's what he said.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to screw something up or I don't want to get a fact wrong.
I'm one of those people that have heard those stories about those places, the Winchester House, the Queen Mary, Valencia Axe Murder House. I've heard the stories and watched the shows so many times before. They're like committed to memory. So there's none of those big places like that I could go into that I don't already know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But finding one I don't know about, whether it be a private or an abandoned building or abandoned place, now that heightens my senses, and I start looking for the information. I start looking for pieces of mail with names or postmarks of when the last people were residing in the place or anything like that, because that's what really drives the adrenaline rush, is finding the facts, finding the information, trying to figure out what went on there.
Oh, absolutely.
It'd be nice to know like the full history of it too.
Right now, my biggest thing is I'm learning how to do research as far as finding location. That's a really big one.
Yeah.
Because everybody can Google abandoned places and they pull up. Usually, like, everybody finds like those 5 or 10 main places that are at their locations that are usually touristy or something like that.
Exactly.
I've been trying to do research on trying to find true abandoned locations. That's how I found that abandoned school in the woods the other day, or there's a few other locations. I almost gave some away. There's a few other locations I found that I haven't filmed yet, that I have found nobody else that has filmed them either.
Exactly. Because it'd be nice.
What might be a good location, and I know you're down there in Tennessee. The old timers, there was a lot of moonshine stills down in that area that got busted back in the day, brother. And there was shootouts and everything else. There's some rumors out there somewhere of some the old haunted still back up in the hills, And if you were to go up there and find some,
to break through the good old boy network to get that information, though.
Yeah, but it'd be worth it. It would definitely be some interesting content, especially if you went up there, found some remnants of the old still.
Yes,
that would be neat.
Like part of a copper pipe with the barrel. That'd be awesome to find.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yep.
There's a few places where you can actually go and see where they were true stills that were still sitting there. But yeah, to find a true backwoods still that's like a bona fide, untouched, not touristy, it was really used. That would be awesome to come across.
That would for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be some real content there. I mean, that would be to find something like that and have some history, to look up, anytime there was a bust, it was there. So you could probably find it through old newspapers back at the libraries in that town or the closest town or something, because the revenuers came in, all that stuff was, recorded.
Oh, absolutely. You just find that particular location and start looking back for Prohibition bust. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, that would be a banger video.
I hear you, Tim. When you say they're hard to find, they are. You gotta look at everything with a fine-tooth comb just to find a place.
There's a lot of places that have been lost to history, though, too. Yeah. I mean, when you're going out for an abandoned location, okay, you're looking for an abandoned location or something along those lines, and what is going here? Do I still have audio?
Yes.
Happened. Okay. As long as I still have audio, it's doing the same thing it was doing to me earlier, Brian.
Oh.
Anyway, to find some of those places that have been lost to history, like, Terry and Al spirit stalking, they are down in West Virginia. They're at Fayette, not too far from what they called the Hillbilly Wars. And what this was coal miners actually picked up their guns and went to war when they tried to bring in the unions, when they tried to unionize. And they hired hundreds of Pinkertons to come in, and there was literally a civil war in West Virginia.
Now, I've seen this on the History Channel.
Yeah, there was, and that happened happened, man. It's all down through the hills down there in the lower parts of West Virginia. You can still find bullets and things up along them hills to this day. People were dying. Somebody, what was it? The I want to say the Union leader or the person that was going against the Union, him and his wife and somebody else got gunned down on the courthouse lawn at down there in Charleston.
Yeah.
Literally, they were going to court to fight against bringing the Union in, and Pinkertons gunned them down right there on the courthouse lawn. True story. I mean, but nobody really that's that history that nobody wants to talk about because it's kind of gives the whole, United States a black eye when it comes to looking back on unions and non-unions and things like that. So people don't talk about it. It's lost to history. And what if you were to go down to that courthouse in the middle of the night out in front of the courthouse and do an E.V.P. session right there where that family got gunned down? What would you get? You know what I mean?
There's you can Google it too. It's right here in Knoxville. There's the Gay Street Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
The Gay Street Bridge, back in the history days, they used this bridge to hang people. This is where the courts would bring out the people because it was right behind the courthouse. And they would hang them off this bridge right out here. So this is one of the locations I'm actually going to go do a investigation at.
Oh, yeah, I'd be doing it too. Damn right.
When you're talking about finding locations and things like that, sometimes you got to dig a little bit deeper on history because there's a lot of places that's been lost to history.
And then there's a lot where it's been rewritten too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Big Tender was asking you to ask Tim Ghost about the one basement he was in. Something grabbed him and
The basement with the door that had the dead inside. Yes, I remember that video.
Yeah.
I was standing in a doorway. I think we'd finished an E.V.P. or something. And something grabbed a hold of my shirt. And I mean, just, you felt like the shirt tightened, like something grabbing a hold of it.
Or holding on to it, yeah.
I took off running. I didn't actually stick around to find out.
Don Bryle says, how about Hazard County, Kentucky, where the Hatfields and McCoys feud happened? And they've actually found the Hatfield, the foundation for the house that was burnt down now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they've been excavating that site and getting more stuff, but for the museum and all that. But the Hatfield and McCoys, I mean, that stretched all kinds of. Country Girl Paranormal says, I found Blue Rock. Yeah, he's over there at Patty's. I seen him. He's all right. It's all good.
It's all good.
He'll join us if he can.
Oh, yeah.
But Tin Man. Yeah, Mothman prophecies down there in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Like, there's a lot of stuff in West Virginia. I like, wow, Greenbrier Ghost. And I was telling JoJo about the Greenbrier.
That I've noticed a lot. West Virginia had a lot of paranormal stuff going on, but Ohio did a ton of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how much Ohio had when I started doing the research.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Ohio. Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky is like that trifecta right there.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, between Waverly Hills Sanitarium, Bobby Mackey's, Prospect Place, the double stairwell. I mean, there's so many. What's that?
I'm still trying to do Bobby Mackey's. I'm not too big on doing Waverly.
See, I'd probably want to do Waverly more than Bobby Mackey's. And no, I've watched the shows. I've watched when Taps was there, and I watched when Ghost Adventures was there all 3 times.
Yeah.
And Taps ain't even allowed to go, or Zach isn't allowed to go back there.
Oh, yeah.
They blocked him out. And they literally said, and Taps had went there after Ghost Adventures was there, And on the Tap show, it's like, well, we've had a few other investigators here before, but they fabricated so much stuff that it's just given us a bad name. And we wasn't even going to let you guys come in, but with your guys' reputation, we're going to let you come in.
Yeah.
So, and that was, it's like, you know, how much of that was real and how much of that was fake?
Yeah. You really
I don't
start
know.
questioning a lot of stuff.
But again, when you're talking about television shows, like network television shows, and you think, and you know this because you're an investigator, I'm an investigator, Brian does this, even Lou will tell you,
Oh, yeah.
you never get something every single time you go out.
Never.
Oh, absolutely.
And usually if you go out and you're videotaping, you don't get anything the whole night, and then you pack up your cameras, you get ready to leave, that's when something's happening and you don't get it on tape.
Yeah.
So to think that these shows are getting something every single episode, you know, yeah.
See, for a long time, I tried to justify it as it's not that they're getting something every episode. It's just those are the only episodes they're showing.
Yeah.
That's how I tried to justify it for a long time. It's, well, they're just not showing the fails. They're only showing their good episodes. You know, that type of thing.
They don't. You got to remember, this is a production company, and they're springing for all this tape and everything. They're not going to let it go to waste.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Okay? They're not going to go out to a location film, and if they don't get anything, they don't use it. They're going to use it, and they're going to make it look like they got something for entertainment value. And you know, there's a reason why this has been in the syndication now for over 10 years. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Because people
Nancy.
keep watching. We have a cemetery here in my town called the Silverdale Confederate Cemetery that has a mass grave in it. I have been trying to get someone to go with me down a rock.
Oh, yeah, the Silverdale Confederate Cemetery. I've watched actually some videos on that because I heard about it once. I was looking at videos on YouTube on it of different investigators doing it, and they got a lot of good activity there. A lot of it. I know one of the TV people went as well on Travel Network. They went to see it.
Big Tender 1982. I think my butt haunted. It makes noises. LOL. Yeah, mine too.
They'll do that the odd time, Big Tender.
No, I know Kane Hodder is going to be on his channel on Saturday. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Kane Hodder part of Hollywood Paranormal at one point? They had their own show as well. He was actually a paranormal investigator at one point. Kane Hodder.
Yeah,
wow.
He was.
I believe so.
I think he did like 20 years or so for paranormal.
I don't know about all that, but I know at one point he had a show. Yeah. Go ahead, Tim.
I got to jump off here, guys.
All right, Tim. Well, thanks for coming up, man. And
thank you for having me. I will
definitely
definitely be back on here.
Yeah,
no
absolutely,
problem.
man. Anytime, brother.
All right.
Definitely
And
like
thank
to
you
get
guys
you
for
and
having
Lou
me
up there
on here.
together.
Thank you guys, everybody else who's here watching. I didn't get to read your comments, guys, but I love all of you.
All right, Tim. Thanks, man.
Guys, have a great night.
You too.
Guys, if you guys don't know who Breaking the Shell is, get over to his channel, hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of his videos, let him know that you've been there so that he could get back with you, and definitely watch his content because he's got some kick-ass content out there. Whether it's letting the kids dump syrup and things all over him or a ghost hunt, haunted exploration type video, he's got some great content over there, guys. Go over there, check him out. Make sure you hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of his videos, and leave him a comment so he can get back to you.
Yeah. I've watched some of his videos, and I tell you, man, he's pretty good. Like I've watched the one that him and John did. He did an awesome job in that one too. The Mary.
James Walsh says, first time here, so this is a paranormal stream.
Yep.
Yes, we actually do this. It's every week thing. We do a talk show type program where we bring on paranormal investigators or people that like to share their stories with the paranormal or experiences. And we'll have them up as guests on the panel and ask questions. And they tell us about, explorations they've been on, the most haunted places they've been, the scariest places they've been. They'll tell us stories of things that happened to them, a little bit of everything. So definitely go back, watch some of the previous episodes. We've had some large YouTubers on here. We're going to have even bigger YouTubers on here. We've got some specials coming up in the next week. We're going to be doing a weekend edition.
Yep.
Coming up with Megan's blogs over in China. So we're going to try to do it on a weekend night where we can accommodate her schedule because she's so many hours ahead of us, and try to accommodate her that way so that she can share her story. And so just keep coming back and share this out. Put it out on your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and definitely. Brian, you got anything, brother? I think we might make this a short episode.
Yeah.
I know we got 20 people watching right now, but numbers really haven't been up too much tonight. So,
Oh yeah.
but the numbers will go up. People will go back and watch after Heather and Patty's done with their E.V.P.S. So,
Oh yeah.
not even an issue,
Yeah.
So,
Like looking at the next few days, probably. Well, not the next few because we have the kids for the weekend, but next week we'll be dropping some paranormal vids.
nice.
So
James says, "Oh, that sounds great. I'll definitely be checking this channel out." Now, this is a show that we do every week. It's every Thursday at 9 p.m. And the other host, Brian's Paranormal, the person up here on the panel with me, he's the co-host for the show. And we bounce back and forth between channels. So it's every other week here, every other week there. So definitely be watching. We will post. We put it out ahead of time. And so if you're not subscribed to Brian's Paranormal, get over there, hit his bar, ding his bell. Brian, type something in the chat so people can go check out your channel as well.
oh yeah, for sure.
Dustin Camelman 73. You're a good guy, Ghost.
Oh, Dustin, you're awesome too, man.
Dustin knows me from way back. What has it been? 25, almost 30 years ago now, back in high school.
Oh yeah.
Back when I was just a punk ass kid, so to speak. So he's known me for a while.
Oh yeah, Lake
well.
Shore.
Hey Brian, I checked you out. Yeah, guys, definitely check out Brian and JoJo. Like I said, we do a show on JoJo Walker Unplugged, which is Brian's wife, and it's called Whacked Out Wednesday, where we highlight strange, unusual, and crazy stories.
Yeah.
And we'll tell a series of stories throughout the broadcast for the night. And at the end of the night, we let you know which ones were true and which ones were made up. Just stories off the internet that was found out to be lies or whatever. But it's your job during the stream to let us know whether you think those stories are real or fake. And it's real interactive. It's a really fun interactive stream show that we do over there on JoJo Walker's Unplugged on Wednesday nights. Also, guys, while I'm
Big Tender will for sure
shouting out.
Sorry, go.
Yeah. Also, while I'm shouting out, our good friend Lunatic Dad, who is taking a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube for a while and letting Kyle run things, has bet Kyle that he cannot get to 16K by Easter. So, guys, if you know Lunatic Dad and Kyle, share that out. Put it out on your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're trying to get Kyle to 16K. And hopefully we can get him at least close by Sunday. If so, maybe we can get a response from Lunatic Dad on YouTube. That would be awesome. But yeah, let's show our support. Let's show our Lunatic Dad. Go over there. If you're already subscribed to him, drop a comment on his last video. Let him know that we still supporting him. We're still here for him. We still love him. And definitely help us get Kyle to 16K. by Sunday. Also, I know that Uber Goober is going to be doing a stream on Sunday for the anniversary of Columbine. She's actually going to have, I guess there was a teacher that was killed at Columbine. She's going to have the daughter of the teacher on her show, and they're doing a special Columbine episode, as well as Anarchy Jack Colorado Explorers is going to be live at some point that day from the memorial service at Columbine itself. So definitely be watching on Anarchy Jack Colorado Explorers and Uber Goober ladies for those if you're interested in the whole Columbine story and all of that. Just something to be watching on Easter Sunday, and kind of a remembrance and things like that. So definitely go over there and check that out. Mark that reminder, or mark it on your calendar. And Jojo, you got anything for us?
I might be going live at some point tomorrow. I don't know.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it.
Okay. Well, I know I got to do a networking stream at some point tomorrow too, and I know Brian's going live, so we'll try to coordinate all three of those together so that we can build it.
No, mine's gonna be like morning.
Oh, yours gonna be morning.
Yeah,
Okay.
like probably
Oh yeah.
10 or 11.
I may have to do my networking stream on Saturday this week instead of Friday because I'm going to be babysitting all day by myself tomorrow.
Okay.
So Grandpa Ghost is going to be changing poopy diapers,
Wrestling around with the poop.
Me and OG, we're gonna be rolling.
That's the
So
real sign to change the diaper.
and yes, Big Tender Saturday, Big Tender at 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Special guest on his channel, Kane Hodder, Jason from Friday the 13th. He's also one of the founders of Hollywood Paranormal and has been on numerous shows on the Travel Channel and in movies. I mean, how cool is that to have Kane Hodder on your panel? I mean, look, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. So we've got Big Tender coming up too on Saturday, guys. And make sure you guys are there. Catch him live. It'll be an awesome show.
I mean, Big Tender, could you be like, so Jason, what did you think of the last movie? What was that, Jason X? How do you feel about them kind of butchering the storyline with Jason X? And he's like,
Yeah.
it doesn't say anything in any of his movies, but Jason is so cool. He's like the king of slashers.
Hey,
Like,
lady
if you
Fawn.
put him up against Michael Myers, Michael Myers is going down. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to- Yeah. All right.
K-Dog knows him. I'm going to have to get in touch with K-Dog because that would be so cool to have Jason Voorhees up on the panel.
Yeah, that'd be freaking awesome, man. He's gonna have the guy that played as Jason.
Yeah, I know.
On his panel on Saturday.
You know I could hear him, right?
That's gonna be awesome.
I mean, I know I'm deaf sometimes, but I can still hear.
So big weekend coming up, Easter weekend, Easter Sunday, also the anniversary of Columbine. A lot of stuff going on. Kane Hodder on Big Tender's channel on Saturday night. Networking stream Saturday afternoon with me. Jojo and Brian going live tomorrow. A lot of stuff going on this weekend, guys. Make sure you write it out on your calendar, share it out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Let everybody know where you're going to be and who you're going to be watching, and let's get them numbers up. I know we're trying to help the community grow with the networking streams and things like that. It's definitely going to be a crazy weekend with the holiday and everything. So, but we will be here. So, question: what's the plan for the third week of July now? So third week of July. That's July 20th. there is a Paracon going on at the West Virginia State Penitentiary in Moundsville, West Virginia. Tickets for the all-night lock-in and Paracon are about $90 a person. You can find them on the West Virginia State Penitentiary website. Big Tender ghost raid me. Okay, I will raid you come Saturday.
Oh yeah, we will.
Is it just me or does that sound dirty?
Right? Look, I don't raid people. I raid fridges.
Hey, Big Tender, I'll raid you.
Again, that sounds really
What the-
dirty. Stop saying that. My God. My virgin ears.
Wow.
I hope that I know at some point I'd like to meet Breaking the Shallow Mat
In person.
in person. It'd be cool to do a collab.
Why are you
Well, maybe we can. Yeah, and I got to send him the information for the Paracon too, because he said he might be interested in coming up there for that in July. So I'm going to shoot him the information for that.
Yeah.
And see if it works out. And if you guys are coming down in July around that time, maybe we can get everybody together for a collab. You know, during that week beforehand or something, and do some local locations around here.
We're supposed to be down in the States the first week of July. So
First week of July.
July.
So
maybe you'll see us floating around.
Oh yeah, for sure.
right.
Jojo Bryan trading.
What else we got? I know Lou Rock is going to be doing his EVP sessions on Mondays.
Yes,
And,
his Monday EVPs and stuff.
And I know covered Anarchy, I covered Uber. Red Kryptonite is yelling booty in the chat over there. Don't want to leave him out. He was streaming earlier.
Yeah, RK streams daily.
You never
Right
know
now.
when that boy's going live. I tell you, he's like a robot.
Well, he's been pretty good. About 2:30 Eastern time, he's usually live every day.
Yeah.
I want to give a special shout out to John HSFL, who's been just cranking on the weather streams here lately and keeping everybody out of harm's way. Great job with that, John. Keep up the good work, and I'm with you, brother.
I know Walker Family is going to be, I don't know if they're doing it live, but I know they're going to be releasing some videos this weekend as well. So they've got their vlogs coming up.
How far from Wheeling is the penitentiary? It's about 10 minutes down Route 2, south out of Wheeling. Not very far at all. Yes, he did good today. Jennifer Miller says. Yeah, I seen the pictures and stuff that was being posted in the chat, Jen. I'm here just still working on dream catchers, but I'm listening. Kel's fam.
I have to thank her. She's making dream catchers for each one of my kids and one for me. She is doing an amazing job. She's been sending me like pictures of the updates. They look so freaking cool.
Nice.
Info about Paragon has been sent.
What's that? Oh, you sent the, okay. Did you tell him who you were so he knew? Heather just sent the info to Tim about the Paracon.
I don't know what
20th.
happened to Lou. We did give, I gave Lou the link and he saw the link, but I don't know what happened.
He's over at Heather's. I've seen him
Mm.
in the chat when I raided. So,
That
guys,
explains
if they are still live, I'm going to be ending this. But if any of my mods can put the link over to Patty and them's, let's. I'm gonna send everybody over there, and we'll just raid them again. Ghost Mafia raid or Mafia raid, and so through Bel Air, haven't been that way in forever. Bel Air is on the other side of the river, James. Bel Air is on the Ohio side.
Yeah.
That would be Route 7 that goes through Bel Air. Route 2 goes south out of Wheeling, down through Moundsville, and on down to Martins Ferry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What are you talking about? You don't know what he's talking about. You don't live there.
No, I
Frost
don't.
Wolf Studios says, hi, this is Firekick Studios. Did major updates to my channel today. Frost Wolf Studios. Nice. We got a name change.
That's so good.
Who? Ryan Buell?
Yeah.
Ryan Backwell? Or Ryan Buell?
Oh my god, you gotta try that.
Let me see his picture.
Oh my god, yeah, they are. They're all like that. I don't know what Ghost is doing, but we're just gonna wait.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not Ryan Buell. That's somebody else. Anyway. What? New from Boomer D. Backing out of the paranormal? What?
What?
Oh.
Why?
Anyway. I
Okay,
don't know.
gonna have to find
I
out.
don't know. He just put up a video. But okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here. Guys, go over to Patty and the G team, give them a hashtag Mafia Raid, show them some love, and I'll see you guys over there.
Much
Good
love.
night, everybody.
Dog ham!
Much love.
Dog hand.